Hey everyone, welcome back. I just got done filming the part for my fast part for my little resin molds in my cell phone case. I'm waiting for my clay oven to heat up so I can bake those, and then I'm going to use some of Amazing Mold Maker for doing my to do this in resin. So I'm gonna make, after I bake this, I'm gonna put it in the mold and cure it and let it cure, and then I'm going to resin it so I can do a resin case, cell phone case. And I'm just getting ready to glaze and paint things on my rest of my stuff that went into the box. And these ones I'll show you all, since I did them all in fast speed, I'll show you at normal speed what they all look like. Oops, way again. There we go. Anyways, these are going to be the two resin bottles. They're UV resin. One's going to be just like a regular one, maybe a colored resin. And then here is the base for the snow globe I made. The little jar, the little glass bubble I showed you, that was going to be the snow globe. Maybe like that, you know. Not going to obviously be together in the bag, but just so it kind of, you know, resembles it. I don't want it to fit. My two little Deco Whip tips for the Deco bag, and then the little glitter jar, which that is I'm done with. You know, I'm going to paint some labels and stuff. And then these, I did some, just, whoops, I'm dropping them all. Some little dorky, kind of turned out dorky, little dorky charms for my package. I got a little cat head and some hearts and a little flower I made with scrap clay I had left, and then this heart with the, I put a piece of wire in so it can be like a little charm. But some of these turned out a little bit bigger than I wanted them to and everything, so they're not quite the right scale, but that's alright. We will get around that, and that's okay. And then this is my Deco Whip bag with a Deco Whip inside. I did two-part clay. One was a translucent clay and then a translucent and then a kind of a shimmery pink color. And then, you know, I just took a regular Ziploc bag, a large one, or a bigger one, and just cut a corner off and wrapped it around there, and then just taped it together with some packing tape and gave it a little top so it looks kind of like the bag does that they send you. And then these ones were the, I thought turned out the best out of the whole entire bag, or whole entire thing I've been doing. I mean, I'm not saying everything else is ugly or anything. I'm you know, I'm proud of it. But these ones and the box were the best, I think. And these are some of the open bezel charms they send out. This is, I did two hearts, one's like a key, and then I did a little cat head. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and paint these up and glaze them up while my other stuff's baking. I'll be back in a minute because my clay oven just dinged, so I'm gonna go put these into the oven, and then I'm gonna start painting while I'm waiting. Alright, so while they're baking, got about 15 minutes around there, so I'm going to zoom you in a little bit more so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. And I am going to work on painting these. And the paint I'm using is just going to be Daler Rowney acrylic paints. I got these at Walmart, and I can't remember exactly how much I paid for them, but they're not too bad. I got this package all together, and it came with like, I think 12 colors plus, maybe it was, I don't remember for sure, but I had a, you know, I think it was all primary colors basically. And then all the primaries and then some of the secondaries, I believe. But it was like, it was a, I don't remember, 6 or 12 pack. I think it was a 12 pack. They also do sell them at Michael's. I don't know if it's the same brand, but same kind of tubes of these particular, or the acrylics like that. And they have oils and watercolors and all the ones like this. And I know Michael sells them for Artist Loft brand for like $5. I got some oil ones actually a couple weeks ago and stuff, so I haven't used them yet, so I don't know how they are, but I like Artist Loft brands. To me, they're pretty good brand, so I'm impressed with them. You know, I'm possibly not everything, but I've you know, use quite a bit of their stuff, and I do like their brands. I do get it a lot. I've got their sketchbooks, which they have, if anybody who shops at Michael's knows, they have that everyday value thing for some things are just $5. And I've got some really good deals over there. I got 2 sketchbooks for myself, one small and one large. I got 2 large ones for our daughters that they absolutely just love. I've gotten some extra drawing pencils because I needed some new ones because mine were getting to be pretty dull and pretty short. So I got some that there for $5. And then I got also, let's see, what else did I get there for $5? Oh, I got some chalk pastels. And I had previously gotten a small pack, I mean maybe of 12 if I was lucky, at Walmart for like $10, I think, or no, it was $5, I think, $5 or $6 for it, and they weren't that big of a pack. And I got the one at Michael's, and I got probably, I don't know how many they have in a pack, but it's a huge pack. I mean, it's bigger than the one I got at Walmart, and I spent less on it, because I'm pretty sure the one at Walmart was like $6 or something, and this one I spent $5 on, so. And they have some good deals, and then like I said, the acrylic tube paints like this, they have acrylic and watercolor, and then the oil tubes, and they're all $5. And they have a bunch of other stuff too for $5. That's there. And then of course, you know, not all their stuff is really cheap. I mean, their alcohol markers are pretty spendy, but you know what, I really like them. And I thought they were worth it. So I'm gonna see what drip new this one, kind of bluish white or a light color to mix together, so it kind of, you can see it, but it gives it a different color. Label. Go. Hard to turn it. Oh, getting it on there, each other. Oops. A little high, that's okay. And I'm just going to paint, you know, the labels on all of these so they look like they have, you know, labels and stuff. And everything. And, I mean, most of the things I'm not going to paint or anything, because they are all, you know, they're just going to be glazed. I mean, this is how it is and stuff. I mean, I don't know, I might do a little detail in there with some black or something, but I don't know. And that most of it's just going to be painted with glaze, and that's it. Oh, I might get a little red out though for that. And that's about all I need, because I really don't want a lot out, because it's such a small surface, I don't really need a big amount, but I just want to kind of put some, you know, like a label on this and make it look like it's got a label. And I'm going to go around it with some black detail so it looks like it's a jar and not just a blob with some little ridges on it. Want some actual detail to it. And I apologize for, you know, if the view is a little weirder than it was before, a little different, you know, and it makes it, and if you can really tell the difference between the beginning of the video and then this part of the video and other parts of the video, is because I had raised my tripod up because it was just, when I zoomed in, it was really too close, and I couldn't get a good happy medium when it was really low, so I'm trying to see if I can, you know, kind of play with it a little bit and see where the best angle is to have my tripod and stuff. So bear with me on this. It may be a little bit off, or it may be a little, you know, wonky, but I'm trying to see if I can find a good thing, because I don't have a lot of space here and everything with the where my desk and stuff is set up, and I don't, you know, my desk is pretty full. I mean, right now I've got clutter with my clay and stuff on it and my clay tools, but I have my fish tank that sits in the corner of my desk and everything, and then I have a few other things, some crystals and stuff, you know. I kind of want, you know, a little inspiration on my desk, so, and everything, so I don't have a lot of space, and it's hard to set it up behind me because it's just, when I'm recording, you know, we've got cats, we've got a dog, you know, and they run through, and I don't want them knocking over my tripod, and I want to bump it if I try to move, and if I have to get up or something, I have to move it, and then trying to get it back into the same spot, you know, would be a real impossibility. So I put it right in front of me on my desk. It's on my desk, and I have a box behind it that has some stuff of mine in it for crafting and other things, with all my other stuff, my other business stuff I have my, you know, my designs, I have my printer and all that kind of stuff, and some other stuff I use for my work and just plain crafting and stuff. So I don't have a lot of space to put the camera right at this point in time. You know, maybe when we, you know, finally move and find a house and stuff, I might have a little bit more space, but right now I gotta work with what I got, so I apologize. You know, it's kind of a big cluster over here, and it's very unorganized with how I've got things, and so the lighting kind of sucks because I can't change it anywhere to get better lighting and everything. And I have, you know, 2 windows in my living room, but when you open the one closest to me, it just makes it over here so I can see better, but then when I look up on my camera and the screen, it makes it look like that things aren't as clear for you guys. So I don't know if it is on the playback. I'll have to watch on this video and see with the playback, you know, if it is. I'm sorry, I don't even know if I was in the shop most of the time, so if I wasn't, I apologize. I have a bad habit of not checking while I'm doing something, because I get so into concentrating on what I'm doing that I forget to look up to see if you can see me. So I apologize for that. I scrapped a video the other day because I actually did that. It was the one with it was with an epoxy clay kit I actually got, and I scrapped the whole video because I was not in the shop most of the time. No, if I was, it was like halfway in there, and then I had it zoomed in. I forgot to zoom it out with certain aspects, and yeah, I'm still trying to, you know, get the hang of it and everything, and sometimes I forget to, you know, pay attention to what's going on around me, not just in front of me. So I forget that, you know, I might not be in shot or whatnot, and I need to, you know, whoops, pay attention, you know. I need to look a little bit and say, hey, oh shoot, I'm not in there, you know. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get there and stuff. So, you know, I apologize for, and if I don't, yeah, we'll give enough details. Now, let's see. This one. I'm just going to paint the word UV on here. Black, and that's it. There. That all goes down until I glaze it. And and this one I'm going to paint in blue. Water drop off there. I don't want that. Oops. Got a little shaky on that one. I'm going to put little lines underneath, little dot, like a little word and stuff underneath there, just so it looks like I got something else written underneath there, maybe. Alright. Let's see now. Oh, sounds like my clay is done. I'll check it out in a minute. Now we're going to write on here, maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I can write on here, but we're going to try. I have a very hard problem writing really tiny. I don't do very well sometimes, and paint writing I'm not good at all. So we'll see if I can write the word glitter. Oops. There we go. The eye dot touched the eye, so it was really hard to see it was an eye. Now stop. There we go. Oh my goodness, we did it. Oops, where am I? Hold on. There we go. Can't really read it very well, but it does say glitter on there. Amazingly enough, it showed up, or I got it. Okay, we'll set it over there, let the glitter dry on it. Let's wait for our glitter washes off, and then I'm gonna cry because that was hard to do the first time around. I don't think I could do it a second time around. I'm trying to think. I think I might add a little blue to this instead. I don't want black. I'm just gonna do some blue to it. And stuff. Add little lines here and there, because I did some lines. I did on here just a little star and a heart and a flower, or no, 2 flowers I believe. There, I'll just wipe it out there. I'll put it in and then I'll wipe it out and stuff, and then you can kind of see the detail maybe. And then it just wipes out so you can see it, but you won't be overbearing maybe. There. And then this little one. Put it in there. And wipe it out. There we go. That doesn't do too bad. Alright. Oops. Well, there I dropped it. That doesn't help any. See, I have tweezers out here and I keep forgetting to use them. There, that doesn't do too bad. It's kind of see if it focuses a little bit. There's the star and everything. So oops, there it goes out of focus again. So without further ado, we'll take it away. Alright, I'm back for the final part of the video. I'm going to do it in normal speed so I can show you what I'm doing with this. I just got done. Here's the little rough case I made for the phone. Had a little problem getting it off the thing I baked it on because I didn't loosen it enough before I baked it, so that's okay. No big deal. It came off. A little flimsy, but all I needed it was for a mold. So this right here is the mold I made. If you can see very well in there. Got a little spot for the camera hole up there in the top there. But we're going to see how it turns out. I don't know how well it did. But it was supposed to take, the Amazing Putty Splash was supposed to take 15-20 minutes to harden. This stuff actually was hardened in about 5, and I was able to unmold it. In fact, I was playing around while I was waiting for it to mold, and I did one of the little bezels I did, and before I could even get them into the putty, it was already starting to harden. I mean, sometimes this stuff hardens. I love it. It's really good stuff to use when you want to make mold, but if you need to, you know, put it in there slowly so you don't make a mess of it or anything like that, it makes it harder because it does sometimes, you know, harden pretty fast. So it has a tendency to harden faster than it should, really, but that's okay. And I don't know if it's just because it's old. I mean, it did that ever since I got it, and I've had it for quite a while, but I'm going to do UV resin into this, so find a toothpick in my desk, messy desk, so I can shove it down into the crevices down here so it'll go into those, down around the phone, into the edges of the phone, so it has a nice divot on the inside and stuff. So it's out of UV resin. This is going to probably take about what I've got left if I can even get enough out. I just wanted to do UV on this one because I didn't want to make y'all wait for the end of this because I want to start editing it and maybe get it up by the end of this week, because since I got one up last week that was a late video. Oops, and I got too much in here. That's okay. We can sand, we can file. But I had the late video that went up last week. That was supposed to be up the week before, but it was late because of everything. And then the other video I was planning on getting up last week did not get up because I ended up trashing that one because of operator issues and error. Alright. Don't know how it's going. I'm probably going to have to drill a hole out where the camera goes because I got a little too much in there and I don't think it's going to actually show it out there, but that's okay. Life will go on, I guess. If I have to drill it out, I'm going to shut you guys off for a minute so I don't sit here with just dead air while I cure this, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Okay, I'm going to really quickly, I forgot I was going to do a little card that goes into the elves box like they have, so I'm going to do that real quick. I would, I'm going to do it on slow, or not slow time, sorry, that's normal speed, just because it shouldn't take too long. I've got some examples of the ones that came in elves boxes and stuff, so I figured I'll use those kind of as a reference guide, but I'm not going to go by what they are. I'm just going to make up a month and everything, and I don't know if I'm going to do a theme or if I'm just going to do, like kind of like they did for the February box, blowout box. So there's no theme or anything. It was just a box full of goodies and everything. So that's probably what I'll end up doing, is just, kind of like no particular theme or anything. So I want that one. Use my blender that I've got for my, and by the way, I was using a oh, that's not the one, sorry. Yeah, what is this one? Faber-Castell. Oh, come on, camera. Alright, sorry, the zoom does not want to work. There we go. Faber-Castell. It is number 134. And these are just loose ones I got at Hobby Lobby. And this is a colored pencil blender that I got from, stupid thing, there you go. It's Artist Left. I got it from Michael's, and it does pretty good for blending colored pencils. What I used on my elves box itself to blend the pencils together and stuff. A little bit of blue still on it from when doing that, so I was kind of trying to show through it. I'm trying not to let it, but this is just the blend it through. I mean, you got to get the colors, you know, not too harsh looking when you're coloring and stuff to make it blend really good, but it is pretty good. It's not the greatest, but it does if you do it, you know, if you do it real slow and stuff and steady and everything, you know, it's pretty good for blending the colors together. I'm not too, I'm pretty impressed with it. I mean, I've never used a colored pencil blender that was liquid, you know, and stuff, so I'm not, you know, real familiar with it, so I don't know if I'm using it too awful right, but hey, it works and stuff, so, oops, I'm doing the things so small to color it. I don't want streaks, but I'm getting some. I know I'm doing no-nos of coloring in different directions. I normally do not, but I'm trying to do it fast, and this is really hard to do in some certain directions because it's so little, so I kind of got to go through it a little bit each direction and stuff, so make it a little easier. Anyways, I'm gonna write out with my micron pen. It's a 0.01, or well, it's a 1. It's a 0.25 millimeter line, so I'm just gonna try to write as small as I possibly can, so hopefully this will work here. Okay, let's see. And we'll do February, since February is my birthday month and stuff, so alright. And I'm not going to do exactly how February is or anything like that. I'm not going to do all the designs there it is, but I want to list in, you know, my thing. Maybe I'll put, since they got a little bit different colors on top of their thing sometimes and everything, we'll just, you know, I'm going to draw a little bit of color, or a little different color up here on this part. Just to kind of give it a little bit of variation from the rest of it. And stuff. A little bit of a darker line there so it'll look like it's in a little, kind of like a box shape there. And this one's a Faber-Castell as well, but this one is a watercolor pencil, and it is number 130, and I actually got it in the same thing. Hobby Lobby sells individuals of all Faber-Castell, a bunch of Faber-Castells, so I got a bunch of them to try out and stuff, so I want to eventually get the big 150 or 120, whatever it is, set of the regular ones, and I want to get a set of really nice watercolor ones. Let's see. I'm not gonna put blowout box. I'm just gonna put assortment box. Alright. Sort. Don't mind the Furby in the background. My daughter just woke it up, and it's sitting out here making noise now and being annoying. So please ignore it and don't mind it. What? Hopefully he'll go back to sleep soon and stop being obnoxious. He's not welcomed in my party, but he always seems to think he needs to be. Okay, so let's see. I got bezels. Charms. UV resin. And I'm writing too big, so I don't have enough room probably. Deco whip. Resin molds. Glitter. Snow globe. Kit. Cell phone. Case. Alright. I need some deco tips. Patty's not included, but that's okay. He's just there for size. I'm going to take some pictures of it. Alright. these are all little charms, so I'm just going to consider them all the same thing. Alright, so that looks about good. And then maybe we'll put, we'll draw them out. Little hearts, maybe a star, and then what else? Rainbow. Alright, finish that up, and it didn't turn out too bad. Whoops, if I can get into the shot, I'm good. Here, let's turn right side up so maybe you can see it that way. And I got all the writing on what I've got, a few little decorations and everything. That fit good, nicely in the thing. So, we're done with all this. So, okay. Take the penny out, that's for taking pictures so I can show the scale of it. But, and here's the box, all done. Whoops, there we go. Learn how to get in the shot. We would be good. At the top of it, and then back, side, and a side, and the front. And then the bottom, I don't think they have anything written on the bottom of it because it's where the shipping label goes, but I put it there just because I'm not going to have a shipping label on mine, so I wanted a little bit on there, so I just put the same thing on the bottom. And then I got a little Ziploc bag. I'm going to zoom out. Oops, sorry, wrong way. There we go. We can see a little bit better everything. But this one actually came with that epoxy resin, or epoxy clay, sorry, kit that I got. So I kept it, figured it'd be perfect for this. And this one I made with just a regular, normal Ziploc bag. I just took it and heated up one of my clay tools and melted a seam there. It's a little funky, but it works. It will hold stuff. Be hard. It's going to be not as easy to get in and out as this one is because it doesn't have a wide mouth, but it will work on the long skinny ones. A lot of the ones you have in Sophie and Toffee are long skinny ones. But my cell phone case, it didn't turn out exactly, the mold didn't turn out the way I was hoping, but it's okay. I filed it down. I glazed it with some UV resin. Got the little hole for the camera thing, so you know, you put your little Deco Whip on there. These, unfortunately, I boo-booed and I baked them too long. They were translucent clay and they turned a reddish brown color, which is okay because, you know, it's alright. I like how they turned out. I like the color they turned out. Usually you get white clear molds, but you know what? It's okay. Whoops! And there I throw it. Almost landed in my water cup for my paint. That was not good. This one anyways, though, you can't really tell very well. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but it's a kitty head, like the shaker mold that they gave us in one box. This one's just a random little heart shape and stuff. You can see it. Glazed them all up, and then, you know, I made, like I said, showed before, I made when I was making the mold for the cell phone, I was playing around with the little charms I made, and I made a couple in resin and painted them. Figured I could add them to there, you know. I did the heart key one, but it came out funky, so I didn't do that one. But this is the whole little kit, and everything is going to go into these little Ziploc baggies and fit into the little box. Alright, so I'm going to do a little thing go in here, a little baggie, a little Deco Whip can sit in there, little cell phone, little snow globe things, and their little resin molds, and then on top will sit their things. Oh! Alright, everything goes in the box just like this. So, and to make it more authentic, I am going to put a little bit of Sophie and Toffee's beans inside. If you guys like the videos I'm doing, then please subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm trying to get up there and get more subscribers. I want to be able to, you know, I know I'm not going to ever be a huge channel, but, you know, I want to get up there. And, you know, I'm going to have definitely more tutorials for you guys to enjoy. You know, if there's anything you want to see me do, I will gladly do it. You know, I'm starting out here, so I'm still green at this. I'm not, you know, not great yet, but I'm learning. And every day I learn a little bit more. So please, by all means, hit like my video, leave me a comment below, hit subscribe, tell me, you know, how you like it, any ideas, you know, anything you want to see me do or make, let me know. And if you want to get notifications when my videos come out, please hit the little bell beside the subscribe button, and have a great day.